Hello everyone, Vanguard of Valor, and welcome back to XCOM Enemy Within Long War. It's been a long time since we've been here, and I thought everything was lost, but after a whole bunch of effort I was able to actually recover our save, so everything is back as it once was. Exactly as it was when we left off, which is pretty darn cool. If Long War is not your thing and you were glad to see it gone, don't worry, we should be posting some other videos as well. This isn't all you're going to be seeing, but we got it back, so let's see if we can't end this war someday. We'll see. As it stands, we're on the verge of heavy plasma weapons. We have a whole ton of credits in the bank, and we'll try and spend some in a second once these are available. So, let us scan for activity and see what happens. Hopefully nothing immediately happens, and we can get our heavy plasma weapons. There we go. Our research project is complete. Let's assign some new research and see what's what. Okay, so we now have access to the plasma dragon. Heavy plasma rifle, particle cannon. Very nice. What does this mean? Particle cannon is the mech weapon, of course. The plasma dragon. Ah, okay. This is the long range one, which is difficult to relocate. Heavy plasma rifle is the regular one. Fair enough. Now we literally can't do anything else because we don't have enough of any of the bits and bobs we'd need to do so. We just need to acquire more resources, unfortunately. If we head to engineering, I assume we won't be able to make any of these either because we don't have enough alien heavy weapons. Yeah, or Illyrium. We are really struggling for resources right now. Really struggling for resources. I'd love to make some firestorms as well, but unfortunately that's kind of out of the question right now, again, because we just don't have the resources to do it. I have a feeling we need to take down some enemy UFOs soon. That might give us what we need to be able to have a chance here, but as it stands, it's questionable. It's questionable indeed. Alright, well, fair enough. If we get over to the foundry, is there anything else we can make with our enormous amounts of cash? There's a couple useful upgrades in here we want to grab, but we still have nowhere near enough Muton Elite corpses for the tactical rigging, and the advanced surgery is still out of reach from alien surgery tanks, so it's hard to say exactly, but we're still kind of out of range of many of the nice upgrades we could potentially go after. We could go for wingtip Sparrowhawks to add more damage to our planes. I'm not sure if they'd be particularly powerful, but additional damage could be nice either way. Hard to say, really. Hard to say. As it stands, I don't think it makes much sense for us to do that. Is there anything in the officer training school we could purchase, however? We could upgrade to regimental officers. That could be a good one. I don't think we have anybody high enough rank to take advantage of that, but we might as well grab it for the future. And let's see if we have anyone we can promote. We have 2 colonel options, and I don't think we have anybody who can be upgraded to them. No. None of our officers are high enough rank for that. Unfortunate, we'll have to keep leveling them up. We don't even have anybody we can make a major at the moment from the looks of it. That's fine, we've got it unlocked for later. That way we're less likely to lose as much cash if anything goes wrong here. As far as satellite coverage goes, we've got most of the world covered. We could use 2 more, but we have to build more facilities to do so. We're in the middle of building our psionics lab, so I'm not sure what else we'd want to build right now. We could go for another satellite nexus here. That would give us 3 more satellite options, and that'd be pretty solid for building anything else we could potentially want. Is there anything else we've been waiting to get here? The genetics lab would probably be a good idea, too. Maybe we'll put that in here. Only takes a little bit of power, a little bit of money, and then we can get access to genetic modifications, which could be very powerful for us. So let's build one of those in here. There we go. It's going to take a while before it's done, but it should give us a little bit of a boost when it is. And beyond that, it's looking like we're pretty good here. We're going to hold on to some money, because it's always good to have a little bit left. And we'll keep going on our merry way. For now, I think it's time to explore a little bit more, scan for more activity, and see what else happens. China wants 3 Cyberdisk Rex, and they'll give us 2 engineers and 45 credits. I believe we need Cyberdisk Rex for something in the foundry, but I couldn't tell you what it is. Advanced Flight needs them, but we can't do that, and we don't need 9 anyway. Is there anything else in here that requires Cyberdisk Rex that we absolutely cannot afford to give away? Shiv Defenses does as well, but we don't need that. No, I think we can afford to get rid of these, unless building anything requires them as well, but I don't think there's anything particularly important that would need them. We are going to need more satellites, though, come to think of it. We can't actually launch our attempt to recover any of these countries unless we have satellites over them. So, we're going to need to build up our satellite network for sure, so let's actually start by doing that. Building the facility doesn't make much sense right away, but we can start by building the satellites because those don't have any intrinsic cost once they're finished. So once we have the extra, we can always go from there. So we'll grab, I guess 3, unless we have enough space to launch one already. It's been a while since we played this, so I don't remember exactly how all of our things are set up. Yes, we have enough room for 1 more. So if we build a Nexus, we can build 4 more of them, which would be pretty nice. Of course, we have to build planes and things to support them, which would be pretty darn expensive, but at least it'd be a step in the right direction. So let's just build 4 satellites, and we'll use the rest of our money later. There we go. Now we've got no money left, but that's fine. We'll deal with those problems when we get to them. For now, we're going to scan for activity and go from there. Seems as though there's not a lot going on. We have an abduction site now in the United Kingdom. Fair enough.
We're tracking several reported
Swarming with aliens. Let's get in there then.
I've got the coordinates locked in.
Alright, so, as is our plan, we are going to be taking 1 high-ranking officer with us on every mission to ensure that they get to continue to level up. So, in this mission, we are going to take a Koro with us, a high-ranking infantry officer. We're also going to bring along a couple other of our high-ranking soldiers, although not our top-ranking soldiers. So we'll also bring along... We'll bring along Valor, an engineer, give us some nice grenade power. We'll bring along, who else? We'll bring along Myers, our medic. Drop down the list a little bit to some lower ranked soldiers. We'll bring along O'Carroll as our scout. Who else do we want to bring here? Do we have a sniper yet? I don't think so. Let's bring Fisher as our sniper. Alright. So far we're getting a decent spread of soldiers. We want to make sure we're still getting everything we need here. We could bring Goliath. That'd probably be a good idea. Bring Dimitri. Yeah, why not? Why not? We'll bring along a mech on this mission. Gotta train them up. He's pretty low ranking at the moment, so we gotta make sure he continues to get stronger. We don't actually have a gunner yet either, so that works out well. And we still need an assault, and we still need a rocketeer if we want one. Probably do. It's generally good to have all the classes we can need. Let's bring Kraus as our rocketeer, and... who else do we want to bring? Let's bring Robinson as our assault. Alright. Quickly kit these guys out with some nice powerful gear, and then we'll be ready to go on again. So you're getting some Titan armor, Okoro. You're not dying on this mission if we can help it. We need to get you a pulse laser, though. There you go, pulse rifle. And you're going to also grab yourself a scope. There you go. And I could give you a second laser sight, just for more firepower. Yeah, why not? You can have a scope and a laser sight. Okay. Next up, Balo. We're going to kit you out here with some Aegis armor, so you're still mobile. We're going to grab you a pulse Sten gun, I think. And otherwise, you're kitted out properly. Myers. Aegis armor, thank you very much. And you're also going to grab a chem grenade for us. There we go. O'Carroll. Aegis armor. You're going to be at the front, but I need to keep you at least somewhat mobile. Grab you a pulse rifle, and of course, a arc thrower. There we go. Fisher. I'm going to grab you some Aegis armor. You need the pulse sniper rifle, thank you very much. There you go. And you need a scope and laser sights. Goliath. Let's kit you out here. We've got a Mech 2 for you. That's a bit more firepower, don't you think? Pulse Lance for you as well. We're going to give you a flamethrower, grenade launcher, and we're going to give you an autoloader, and we're going to give you a tactical sensor. There you go. Fantastic. So now you're going to be pretty darn tough. They're going to have a hard time slowing you down. And last but not least, we have to kit out these last two folks here. Corrals, Aegis armor for you, please. Pulse carbine, since we're still in an earlier version of the game where that'll help. Recoilless rifle to improve your rocket launcher. And we're also going to give you a scope so your aim's a bit better. There we go. And Robinson, you get the last Titan armor because you are definitely going to be in the front lines and you need to stay alive. We need the scatter blaster so we can take advantage of the stronger firepower we have here, and another arc thrower to give us more capture potential. Alright, let's launch this sucker. We have a nice powered up team here. Hopefully we'll be able to deal with whatever they want to throw at us. Let's launch this mission and see how it goes. Welcome back to Long War, ladies and gentlemen. Things are painful here.
The next deployment site is in the UK. We've gotten several reports indicating that the aliens have stepped up the number of attempted abductions. We'll have to move quickly if we want to slow the spread of panic.
Alright, we head down into the streets. Let's see what this swarming really means. It could be pretty bad for us if we're unlucky here, but we'll see. Alright, we can't see much to begin with, which is never good. Let's get a little bit of a scouting look at what's going on here. We have O'Carroll. I'm going to send you up to this van for now, I think. I could send you further, in fact. You're really fast. Sure, we'll send you up to this high cover here. Still nothing in sight, though. Okay. That's actually good for us. That means we can move up pretty hard here. So let's grab Okoro and send them all the way up to the front line. There we go. Now they're in a good position to be able to deal with whatever happens. Myers, we're going to send you up as well. We're going to send you over here. I don't want to send too far forward, though, because we might trigger something we don't want to. Myers, I'm going to send you up to this wall over here. You'll still be in a position to help. Uh-oh. But we've triggered enemies beside us. That is pretty bad, in fact. Pretty bad indeed. Okay, well, we have some badly flanked allies here, and it's going to be hard for us to get in a position that won't get us in a lot of trouble. Let's move O'Carroll over to here and hopefully waste that Overwatch. There it goes. Lightning reflexes should protect us from this damage. And it does. Excellent. Looks like I may have blown out some of the back wall. But otherwise, we're okay. No, that wall's fine too, so that's good. We didn't accidentally make anyone visible who wasn't originally visible. Fisher, you have a good shot here at least the exposed enemy on this side. I might have you just try and remove them for me. 100% chance to hit the mechtoid, but unlikely to kill it outright, whereas you have a very good chance of killing this guy. You do have snapshot, though, so I'm tempted to put you into cover first, so that you're less likely to die. You may lose... Yes, you did. You may lose the flanking opportunity, though, which is not great. Nope. You can still hit him, at least. Alright. Try and hit the mechtoid, then, for something. 11 damage critical. That'll have to do. Not a bad hit at all. Petrov, we're going to move you out into the open here. You're going to try and tank for us if you can. You're probably going to grenade the people behind the car there, though. Good opportunity to do some serious damage here. So, if we can lob a grenade right on top of these suckers... That should do some pretty good damage. Of course, we can't get it directly on top of them all, so this guy on the left is going to take much more than the others. But there's a good chance that it'll hurt him pretty bad here. And right now, we need to try and regain control of the situation because they just flanked us pretty hard, so... Car's not even on fire. That's pretty surprising. Alright, that's definitely a problem. I was hoping that car would at least burn so we have a better chance of blowing it up. That's pretty bad. Okay. Well, in that case, let's run you over to here, Balo. You might be able to take a pot shot at them. There's no way you're going to be able to throw that far. You just do not have the kind of throwing arm required for that, but that's fine. You can take a low-odds shot at this guy. If you hit him, you'll kill him. No hit, but that's not a surprise, really. Krause, can you fire a rocket that far? Not with any consistency, at least. Alright, well, let's move you up then, and hopefully we'll be able to do something with you later, and hopefully you don't get shot in the back lines here. You should be safe, but it's hard to say for sure whether or not you will be. We're going to take a pot shot at this weakened enemy, because again, you have a good chance of killing if you hit him. Nope, minimum damage. Alright. That is an unfortunate start. We could run and gun with Robinson, but he can't actually make it to any good cover even, so the odds of him being useful in this stage of the battle are pretty low. There's actually literally nowhere good to put him, which is really bad. He needs to be up in the front, and there's no safe places. Alright, well, we'll do something unsafe then, and hope for the best. We're going to move him up to here, and we're going to take a random pot shot with him. A low-odds shot, but if it works, it works! Alright, there's one less Muton. 10 damage critical, too. Alright, so this Mechtoid should run up and blast our mech. Yes, he does. Perfect. He can't hit our mech. Our mech is real tough. Reactive sensors come off, and Petrov misses. Misses completely. But on the plus side, that Mechtoid didn't hit anything, so that's always good. Alright, you're taking the position your friend was in, and you're going to take a pot shot at our mech again. Another miss. Fantastic. Our Goliath does not care about your attacks. Alright, you hit me for 4 damage, which is nothing significant. Now these guys are in a good position to get seriously wrecked. Okay, so let's see about this now. We can take some shots with a Koro if we want to really power down these guys. Let's take a shot with the Koro first. There we go. I don't want to kill things with a Koro right now, because a Koro is, I believe, maximum rank, so it doesn't do us any good. But a Koro can bring enemies down into a more reasonable range. Now, Zulu can get over here to capture these guys, if we can weaken them without killing them. And if we decide that's a good idea.
Moving to position.
For now, we move Myers up to here. Myers, you're going to try and remove the guy in the back. It's a low-odds shot. Do you have... No, we'll give somebody else the shot first so you have a better chance at hitting your target. Now, if we take Kraus over to here...
Aye, aye, Commander.
We're not in cover at all. We're playing the most dangerous game here. We're playing with fire. But we're going to take a shot here, and that should target them? No. I can never remember who has what abilities on, and evidently we didn't give them that. Alright, Balo, you're going to take the first shot then, because you do have holo targeting. That's a really nice setup. That's a really nice setup. If we can get all the way over there with our scout, there's a good chance to capture that enemy, but I don't know if we can get close enough. We'd only be able to move into this space, and that's not close enough. And I think this gives them the benefit of cover still, so that wouldn't work. Alright, well we can try and kill them off now with some various targets. Kraus here, you have a pretty decent shot at them, because your aim is pretty good. 67% chance to kill them. You missed him. Alright, that's not good. We definitely need to kill this Mechtoid, so we're going to do that right now. Heinrich, this is your chance to shine here, sir. Take him out. There you go. Very nice. That's one less threat to worry about. Alright. Robinson, I'm going to move you up, and you're going to take a pot shot at this guy on the left here. We're getting a lot of misses here, which is kind of worrying now, given how I've been using my units. But O'Carroll still has a shot here, or Okoro still has a shot here, so we still have a decent chance of doing some damage here. But we do not want to let these two guys live. I may come over here and flamethrower the heck out of them, just to make sure that they're not in cover anymore. That should kill the one in the back, and pretty badly injure the one in the front. We may hold on to that as an emergency measure, though. It will instantly kill all of them. So if we have to destroy them at all costs, that's the way to do it. Myers, your 46% chance here, 52. Go for the kill, please. I didn't give you a gun. Wow. That is some poor foresight for me. I didn't actually give you a gun. Ouch. Well, you know what? You'll just have to deal with the consequences for this mission. Sometimes these things happen. Alright, so, Okoro, you're going to take a pot shot at this guy. I only want you to hit him once. I don't want you to crit him, please. Well, he's dead. Nice try. Nice try. I was hoping we'd be able to get over there and capture him, but evidently we have no such luck. So, let's get over here and protect this side of the map, because we want to make sure we have some overwatches going on here. Because if anything else comes around this way, we're very exposed. Of course, this side's not much safer, but there's only so much we can do. Let's get a peek into this building here.
Enemies in sight.
Alright, that's okay. They should actually run outside into Okoro's line of sight. Yeah, that's a lot of enemies, though. That's going to be a problem for sure. Alright, Okoro, you can only see one of them. Can you remove him for me? That's a big miss. Alright, try again. We want to try and get rid of these guys if we can. There we go. The fewer of them that can be buffing and powering up the enemy, the better. Now, we do have a potential good rocket here. If we can rocket into this wall here, we could theoretically expose these guys to a whole bunch more attacks from the back, and even maybe damage some of the mech commander there. Mech commander? Sectoid commander. Words are hard, guys. But another option here is just to grenade the wall, and that should make things a lot easier. So let's fire a grenade right on top of these guys, and that should do some pretty good damage here. No telling if it'll do enough damage to the building that it'll open up completely, but it might, and that would be pretty good.
Catch.
The really important thing is we want to try and neutralize as many of their support enemies as we can. Now, can we get the mech in far enough? Yes, we can. Okay, so what we're going to do here first, we want to try and get rid of that Overwatch. So, O'Carroll, I'm going to have to move you as much as I don't want to. We're going to move you around the corner here into this low cover. You should be able to lightning reflexes the way out of the way. Please don't get hit. Good. Alright. That's exactly what we wanted. Part of the wall's gone, but that's fine. Alright, we're on the inside now. So, we're going to take our mech now. Mech needs to be in front. So we're going to move the mech over to here so they have a better chance of absorbing damage. It's unfortunate that we can't take advantage of the mech's firepower, but our mech doesn't have very good aim anyway, and the real focus of them right now is making sure that everything else dies. So, we can rocket into here. That might be a good idea, especially a shredder if we can land it. So let's move over to this wall with Kraus, and we're going to try and shredder rocket onto these guys here. We have a pretty good chance of hitting our target, so let's go for this shot, and hopefully we don't scatter into the wall right next to us and blow ourselves up. Perfect. Okay, we killed the small sectoid. There's just the commander and the mechtoid left. So we're gonna move over to this high cover and see if we can take a shot from here. Yes, we can. Fantastic. Fisher, you're gonna try and get rid of the commander because we do not want to get mind controlled right now. Very nice. That 100% critical probably wasn't necessary, but it's definitely satisfying. 18 damage. That is kind of crazy. Alright, well, I will take it. So, let's get into a better position if we can with the remaining team and see what we can do here. Is there anywhere good I can even go? Not really. I'm going to run and gun, though, just to get a bit more mobility in here. This may put Robinson at risk of taking some serious face damage, but we're going to run him around the corner here, through into this doorway, into high cover, and then he can take a shot at the mech with a decent crit chance. He's unlikely to do much, though, because it is a regular weapon against a robot. But I'll take 11 damage. That is some pretty good work. Actually, we have a good chance at finishing him here. If our remaining single unit can actually hit him, it should kill him outright. If they fail, we probably have just suicided our teammate there. So Myers, actually you have a ballistic weapon. That's not going to work at all. I'm going to put you back in cover before you die. I forgot I never upgraded your weapon. With a ballistic weapon, you have no chance of success there. This mech wants nothing to do with us from the looks of it. Yeah, no, he's running for the hills. Alright, well that's actually kind of unfortunate because I don't want him to be able to ambush us later. Sounds like there's more activity in the building on our right too, so we're gonna have to get over here. Oh, that car finally decided to explode. Alright. O'Carroll, you're going to push up to the limits of your first movement. You have to go around the fire too, don't you? Limits of your first movement will take you to here for now. Do you see anything? No. Okay, well, then we're going to take you to the limits of your second movement. We still don't see him. Alright, so we need to move up pretty hard here. We're going to want to reload some people as well because we have a bunch of targets, or a bunch of characters here who are low on the ability to actually fire. Let's run up Petrov so we have some close range support here. There we go. Balo, you're going to run up as well. You're going to come over to the crates here. And you're going to... Oh, can you not overwatch? Yeah, you don't have enough ammo. Okay, reload then, I guess.
Green to go.
Alright, Okoro, you're going to book it up to this hardcover here. You don't get to reload this turn, which is not great, but I need you to be with the rest of the team. Robinson, you are going to move up as well pretty hard here. You risk not being able to take more than one action, but we'll deal with that problem when we get there. Fisher, you need to reload, so what I'm going to do with you is I'm going to put you in this high cover and reload you.
Back online.
You'll be acceptable at distance, so it doesn't matter if you can't actually take the closer positions. Myers, you're going to get into cover over here with the rest of the team. I'd love to be reloading more people instead of dashing so far with them, but at the moment we really need to regroup. And we'll send Kraus over to here. Sounds like there's activity behind us now.
You hear that?
Alright, Carol. This is a dangerous move I'm about to make with you.
There now.
Ooh boy! Oh boy! That is a lot of Muton elites. That is a lot of Muton elites. Holy cow. Alright, you know what, Carol? I think it's time for you to run away. That is a lot of enemies. We're going to back up to a safe position. My goodness, that is a lot of enemies there. Alright, Fisher, you're going to overwatch. Myers, you're going to overwatch.
I feel, Commander.
Petrov, you're going to move up and overwatch.
On Overwatch.
That is some bad business right there. Kraus, you're going to reload.
I'm ready.
Akoro, you're going to reload and then overwatch.
Let's do this. Come get some.
Robinson, you're going to reload.
Let's rock.
This is real bad. Petrov reaction shot is a miss as always. He's a great damage tank. He's not a great person for actually hitting his targets. Hello. That's a lot of reaction shots. Alright, he's dead. Good.
Target.
That exiled soldier's not going to be a problem. Somebody just shot through there. Can't tell if he was shooting at him or somebody else. Ooh, trying to shoot through the open door now. That's a dirty tactic. Well, our cover is now gone. That's not good. Thankfully, that ends the turn, so we're actually okay here. Alright, Akoro. You can't see anything yet. Alright, that's fine. So, we need to move Kraus here anyway, so I'm going to move Kraus over to the wall here and maybe lob a rocket in there. We can see a good amount of activity in here. A lot of it's unpleasant, but if we can blow up some of that cover, we have a pretty good shot at taking these guys out. Not sure what I actually want to destroy, though. I think I'm going to fire it right here, see if I can destroy the wall and all of that cover.
With pleasure.
We're not trying to do damage here, we're just trying to clear terrain. Alright, perfect. That should open all these guys up to attack. Of course, it also makes us extremely vulnerable here, so that may not have been a good idea at all, but we're going to do our best to make it work. So, Balo, you have some good grenade options here. You have some good close-range rapid-fire attacks as well now with Robinson. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, this is a fairly terrible situation in which to be. Probably blowing up my own cover was not the best decision, because we could have funneled them through the walls, but as it stands now, we have some really good critical chances on these guys, which should make things a lot easier. Let's take this shot. If we hit him, he should die from the critical damage. Oh, those guys had the reaction shot ability. Well, that could have been bad. Don't miss. You missed. Alright, that's going to make things worse. That was basically a guaranteed kill there that we no longer have, so that's going to make life a lot harder. Alright, Akoro. You have a lot of damage to put out here. You just need to hit things. Unfortunately, these guys, I think, are... You can't actually see him because of that crate next to you, is that right? Wow. Alright, well, let's grenade again. If we blow out these guys' cover, we should be able to do more damage to them, but we're really putting all our eggs in one basket if we don't actually kill some of these guys. We need to do some actual damage. Let's blow these two up. Make them weak enough that we should be able to actually clear them for sure. Alright, now we're going to use our medic. Medic, you need to get into actual cover here, so This might not be good for you, but we're gonna move you over to here. You know, you'll die if I move you, though. This is not a pleasant situation. Alright, kill him, please.
I'm about to start keeping score.
Alright, that'll have to do for now. Now, I may move up right next to this guy and try and murder him. Okoro, can you not see the guy right next to you? No, you cannot. You can't see him. Okay. Well then. This is a pickle indeed. A mighty fine pickle indeed. We can try and flamethrower some of these guys to make them panic. We risk taking some damage on Petrov if we try and move him into a position where he can actually flamethrower enough of them to be relevant, though. Let's do this. This is going to potentially protect most of our team, although we may take 2 reaction shots to the face here as a result of moving. 3 reaction shots to the face. 5 damage. 5 damage absorbed, though. That's better than nothing. Alright. Alright, not bad. Now we can flamethrower these 2. It'll kill one of them outright and stop his overwatch and force him to move. We're going to do that. And also puts our mech in the front. Hopefully he runs out this way. No, he doesn't. He runs away. Alright, well he's panicked, so he shouldn't be a problem now. That sectoid also shouldn't really be a problem. Okoro, we need to take some shots with you, friend. You need to hit some things here, otherwise we are in for some serious pain. We're gonna take 1 shot here at 64% chance to hit. Please hit. And she does. And she kills. Okoro, I don't know why I ever doubted you. I don't know why I ever doubted you. Alright, we're gonna rapid fire our next target. We have 2 44% chances here. That's just gonna have to do. Please hit. Oh, 11 damage crit in the first shot. And a miss on the second. Okay, I can take an 11 damage critical on your first shot there. So, Carol, what are you gonna do at this point? You can flashbang somebody, that's probably your best move. This guy's panicked, so he shouldn't be a problem. This one is a problem, though, still. So what I'm gonna do with you is I'm gonna move you over to the high cover over here, and then we're gonna flashbang that guy right next to you here. And that should protect us from his counterattack at the very least, and since he's so close, that's a problem. These 2 are gonna have to move to be able to do anything. We still have Robinson's turn, though. With Robinson, we can get up real close if we want, and then we can try and do some damage. But, it's hard to say if that's a good idea right now, because there's so little cover we can actually use. Let's move Robinson over to here for now. We have another flashbang with him. I'm going to hold on to that till next turn. First, we're just going to take a shot, which is an obvious miss at 40% chance. The odds of hitting were low, but we just got to do our best to protect ourselves here. So, I probably should have overwatched with him, but we'll deal. Shot incoming on not Goliath. Alright, it's a suppression on our medic. That's actually not a problem at all. Medic doesn't really need to do anything. Please don't kill the medic now, though. That'd be really nice. Or Okoro. Ow. 7 damage to Okoro here. That's fine. We'll live. The mech comes back in, though. This could be bad. Nope, mech double moves. Alright, that's fine.
They're moving to flank me.
This sectoid here I'm not too worried about. It may be a problem if it hits somebody in the back, which it does. That's a 7 damage hitting our medic. So our medic's hurting right now, but we should be fine, as long as this shot doesn't also shoot our medic. No, that's a shot at Okoro, which is a miss. Goliath didn't do a great job of absorbing all the damage this time, but to be fair, that might not have been a reasonable expectation anyway. So this is a pretty bad situation still, but it's not as bad as it was before. We have another good rocket opportunity here if we want to take it. We can try and blow up all of these guys and their cover. And I'm kind of okay with doing this. We will lose the Mechtoid core, but honestly, taking out these guys' cover is a pretty big deal right now. Excellent. Alright, he's standing out in the open. That's a dead Mechtoid. The pillar he's behind is still intact, but we weren't going to be able to deal with that anyway. We have another flamethrower turn here as well, so we can constantly panic our enemies. What we're going to do before we do anything else here, though, is reload with Okoro, because that gets us an extra shot, because she can still act with her second turn. We'll come back to her in a second. With Balo, I may actually want to try and move around and grenade these guys, but if we're going to flamethrower them, we'll have to see what the results of that are first. Robinson can come around the corner here and point-blank shotgun this guy 3 times, or 2 times, which is pretty effective. He will take a shot to the face if he does it, though, so we're going to move with O'Carroll first over to here. And hopefully O'Carroll can still see from there. Actually, I'm moving O'Carroll over to here. This is a much riskier play. He's blind, though, so he shouldn't be able to hit anything. For O'Carroll, but it might be more valuable for us in the end if we get some really good flank shots and otherwise dangerous targets. There we go. Now we're going to take Robinson, put him in this high cover right next to the enemy, and shoot him twice in the face. This should do some good damage. That's a 15 damage critical, that's what we like to see. And take him out again. There we go. Didn't need him around here anyway. I'd love to capture some of these guys so we can get their heavy weapons. We can start making our own heavy weapons, but as it stands, we just need to do damage control right now. We can't afford to be getting fancy. So, our medic is in trouble. That is definitely the case. Okoro, on the other hand, should have an easy opportunity to kill off the guy that's suppressing him. 99% chance to hit, 100% chance to crit. That is a dead enemy. For a second there, I thought he dodged the bullet, but no, he's down. Good. Okay, so, that's a good thing. We still have our mech to do whatever damage control we need to do with him. We have an 80% chance to hit with a 100% chance crit on this enemy. That's a pretty good shot. I also have a similar shot over here with less actual accuracy, so we're going to take out this target if we can. 9 damage crit is not enough to kill him, but is enough to put him in trouble. We have a 40% chance to hit this target, and that's all I can see with Fisher, so it's probably all we're going to shoot with Fisher. We need this enemy to die, though. If he's not dead, we risk some serious problems. We do have paramedic on this this medic, so I can use whatever I need to do. So what I'm going to do is you're going to heal yourself, so that you're not at risk of dying. As much as I'd love to heal someone like a Koro or heal the mech, perhaps, I'd much rather make sure that we don't lose anybody right now. And I may chem grenade this turn as well. A smoke grenade might not have been a bad choice, but I think we're fine as it is. So, Petrov, what are we going to do with you? I think I'd run you over to here, and you're probably going to flamethrower this guy, because we have no way to otherwise deal with him. So let's run you up right next and see where that flamethrower reaches. If it reaches to the guy in the back, all the better. It does not reach the guy in the back. The wall actually protects him from the flames anyway. And I can't quite hit both of them because that's some bad positioning on my part, plus the wall protects him anyway. So we're probably going to flamethrower this guy. But at the very least, we're going to take a look at our other options first. What do we have left? We have our sniper left. If our sniper takes a pot shot at this guy just for the fun of it, what do we get? That's like a miss to me. Yeah. Well, that's to be expected. Only 40% chance, you can't expect much. Myers, I'm going to have to move you into some cover so you don't take a billion damage on your turn. You may want to try and deal with this guy, though, because that could be a problem, too, if he's still around. Alright, so what you're going to do, then, is you are going... So we're definitely going to flamethrower this mechtoid. That's just going to happen. I should have flamethrowered him before I shot with the sniper, mind you. But, such it is. If we had flamethrowered first, he might have moved out of cover, and we would have potentially been able to shoot him then. He's back in cover. But it would have potentially been a little bit nicer. This guy needs to die, though. He's a problem. So we're going to move over to here with Balo.
Okay.
Balo saw 4 enemies there for a second. I also see 4 enemies. Okay, good. We are going to drop a grenade right on this guy's head. We need him to take effectively maximum damage from this, otherwise he won't die. Or we can try and take a shot at him. We do have an exposed shot here. We'd need a critical to kill him, though. And if we don't kill him, we're at risk of some pretty significant problems. Oh, this game is stressing me out here. But we got him. We got him with 11 damage critical. It's exactly what we needed. Okay, now next step is to chem grenade this sectoid. That should make him effectively inefficient. Oh, I should have moved you first, though. That's not good. You might get shot again. That could be really bad. This panicked guy's not going to do much. This acid-coated sectoid probably won't do much either.
Watch the
Need to
flank.
find some new cover.
Never mind. He takes a 7 damage shot on our in-cover engineer over here. That's not good. Normally their aim is pretty bad after that kind of miss. Another pot shot at a Koro. We're taking some serious damage there, but we should be okay after this. So maybe this will have been worthwhile after all. Alright, so we're going to try and capture this Muton, if nothing else. If we can get over here, our capture chance right now is real low. But we have a good opportunity to do a little bit of extra damage to him first and then try and kill him off. So, Kraus, can you hit him at all? You have a 32% chance. That's pretty low odds. Myers, can you hit him at all? You have a 9% chance. Yeah, him being in cover makes him real hard to kill. What do you know? Fisher. 50% chance if you hit him, you're probably going to kill him, but try anyway. That's a miss. We could have tried to blow up the cover first with Balo. That might not have been a bad idea, because that would make him much more vulnerable. And probably wouldn't kill him either. Unfortunately, I moved myself too close, so that's not a great option anymore. I'm probably going to use the cover explosion over here, actually. That's not a bad move. I don't actually want to blow up his cover anymore. I just want to tap him with the edge of the explosion. What I'm looking to do here is to blow up the enemy cover. Alright, so we're going to try this shot. That shouldn't blow up our cover, and it should blow up their cover, as well as weaken this guy a little bit more. There we go. 1 damage isn't much, but now he's exposed to enemy fire, so he should go down pretty easy. Kraus, you're going to take the shot on the exposed soldier over there. Well, you didn't kill him, but you did some damage, so we'll take it. Can I get a long-range flank? Probably. I kind of want to use Robinson for some more versatile roles, though. She readied for anything, so that's good. Okoro, you can kill the guy in the back for sure. Can you hit this guy without killing him? Nope. She only had a 65% critical chance, so I was thinking maybe we'd get away with not insta-killing the guy, but no. Okoro is just too cool. She doesn't take no for an answer. Alright, well in that case, let's use our scout here. Oh, Carol, can you finish this guy off for me? Thank you. We've taken a lot of wounds in this battle, but we should be okay in the long run here. Myers, with your terrible gun, can you get the kill? Nice try. I feel pretty bad for giving him that awful weapon and bringing him into this conflict with it, but such it is. Robinson, you actually can't shoot, can you? No, you just have no targets. Okay, good. We're gonna run and gun you. The speed of death. Classic. We're gonna run you nice and close, and we're gonna shotgun with you. If you can't make it, it really doesn't matter. We have a guaranteed kill here, but he's dead. And that's it. Operation Hot Crown is a success. We got ourselves 18 dead aliens and no operatives lost. Fantastic. Took a lot of damage there, took some real risks, but it worked out in the end, so it's okay. It worked out in the end. Of course, some of our people are pretty badly wounded. No, only Okoro is wounded. Wow. That's unfortunate, because Okoro is one of our best soldiers, and she's wounded for a month now, but we'll deal with it. Fisher got promoted, so he can have Aggression, Ranger, or Lock and Load. Very nice. And Balo got promoted, so she can have Packmaster, Ready for Anything, or Will to Survive. Packmaster seems like the go-to for her, because it gives her even more grenades. But, we will see about that as we go here. Anybody else promoted? Nope. Okay, what do we get? 3 sectoid corpses, a commander corpse, 2 muton corpses, 4 elite corpses, 2 Illyrium, 6 alloys, 3 weapon fragments, 2 meld, and a mectoid core. Not bad. I would have loved to capture one of those guys, but we have no such luck. We do get 115 credits though, so let's keep going here. So, that'll have to do for now. If we... No, we'll do that later. Alright guys, so thank you very much for watching. This has been Vanguard of Valor, playing some more XCOM Enemy Within Long War for you. It's back. Welcome back. If you enjoyed the episode, let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Don't forget to check out the links in the description to catch me on various social media sources, and otherwise, I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, bye-bye.